Hello and welcome to my Minecraft World Tour video. This video was recommended by someone in my comments of my how to change a villager video. It was this guy.
Enost.
I believe it's pronounced Enost, but it might be pronounced another way, I'm not sure. But this is for you guys. So let's get into it. So this is my base of operations here. Just walk right in. Got some horse stables here. The donkey. It's path leading to the back of the house. And I don't really have an entrance to this compound. I mean, there's like a couple doors. I think there's that door. There's a door around that corner. And a door in the back. So I don't really have a main mode of like entrance. So right here we got kind of like a armory, storage, crafting spot. Apple here. And on the left here we got brewing stands for potions, and then on the right it's a kitchen, just a simple basic kitchen. And this world was made before the ocean update where they added all the seaweed and then like the ruins and stuff, and so it's pretty old. And then it's before the village and pillage update, so you won't see any of those things because I stopped playing on this world. But this world was made like probably 2016, late 2016, 17-ish. So you won't see any of the updated stuff. But just a couple dogs here. Dog Max, my old dog Coco. I had a Coco in real life. She ended up passing away. And then my bed, enchanting room, and a balcony to the compound. And this is the front of the house. I have beacons surrounding it. So on the right here, I got the map wall. We're right here, these two little squares, right in the middle there. Then right here is kind of like the market with all my villagers. So I had all these villagers here before the village update, so they ended up changing. But yeah, right here is the nether portal into the nether. There's not much in there. I mean, I think I built a blaze spawner trap. We can go in there real quick and check that out. Why not? Someone might want to see it. Wither skeleton. Alright, so this is the farm. That dispenses... Yep, that kills them, suffocates them. This stops them. And then this, I believe, pushes them into the channel. Yep. So they get pushed like that. And that I think it might be broken. Because before, I believe that used to push them all the way out. Boy, that's annoying. There's some stuff I need to build it. Crafting furnace. That maybe it'll push them on. Yeah, I don't think it's working at the moment. Maybe it is just because, oh yeah, it pushes them with the ice. And you press this button. Yeah, that's all that I've built in the nether, really, and then just this path to it. And I believe somewhere I built a wither spawning chamber, but I can't for the life of me remember. Anyway, tour. It's kind of like a train station in a way. This brings you to my end portal. Didn't do much in the end either. There's just a plain nether or an end. And around here, got a well, village well, a couple village houses made from exact design of the originals. But this village wasn't here when I spawned. I built all these houses. And then we got the, this is the rear entrance. So this locks it, I believe. So you can't open it. So that's a lock. Then when you go in, opens it up. This brings you out back. But you're not out of the wall. I don't know why I did that. But it's just for extra precautions, I guess. Because I don't think I had the whole thing lit up. So things were spawning. But yeah, there's a couple dark spots. So things spawn every now and then. This is my zombie spawner. This was made after the drowned, or before the drowned update originally. So I had to rebuild it. Because they used to fall right here. And I would kill them right here. But since they end up being drowned, they end up just turning into drowned zombies. So you don't really, they don't swim up. But this is where the baby zombies would go, filter out. This is where they go now. They'll spawn here. They'll get put in that little hole. And they drop. Oh, they just spawned. And they drop right here. In my little kill room. Go in here and get some night vision so you can see up there. See what's going on. But yeah. The thing is, the thing that I don't like about this mob trap is that you have to stand up here for them to spawn. So it's kind of tedious, but it works. We'll go back up here. And on my right, this is my old villager breeder. But it is old, of course, because now they use beds, which is a lot better. You can get a lot more villagers way quicker with just beds instead of doors, which I like. Yeah, here's my potato farm for the villagers to get food to breed. Mine shaft is back here. So I used to play on this world with two of my IRL friends. One Skoog 56, one Skoog 1956. Those are the two guys I usually play PUBG with. And we used to play this a lot on this server. And this is what we used to do most of the time. Is just dig. We used to just dig it out. Didn't really do much else. I was usually building and they were down here mining. Sometimes I'd come down here and help them, but this goes on for quite a while. Because our goal was to go all the way to the edge of the map this way, and then once we did, we would turn back around and go the other way. So we did get pretty far. So yeah, this is where I'll end. And I think it keeps going. We just didn't place track, but I believe it does go to the edge of the world. But we just didn't widen it. So we'll just go back here. And then when the wither came out, me and my buddy, we got wither skulls. We spawned the wither down here, which wasn't a very good idea. Spawned down here for the first time. We weren't expecting it to do what it did. It killed us both 2 or 3 times, and then it chased it down through the world. Eventually it got stuck, but it just tunneled its way so far. I think we spawned like right here. That's where we spawned it. And boy, did it destroy. Oh wait, no, right there. That's where it did. That's where we spawned it, just for fun. And it just started tunneling. And I had autosave enabled, so I mean, we had to kill it. If we didn't, it would just go on forever. Maybe if I turned it on peaceful, it would despawn it. But yeah, we ended up killing it, but got pretty far. Got kind of out of hand. So that's that. That's the mine. Come back out here. So I do have another spawner trap. It's a skelly spawner. It's back the other way. else? Wheat, potatoes, pumpkins. Yeah, the huge for a farm. And let's go to the backyard. And let's go to the skelly spawner. So this is what my zombie spawner looked like. But of course skeletons, they don't drown, they actually do swim. So once they go in here, I believe they swim, right? Maybe not, maybe they don't. Yeah, this one needs to be updated too. So yeah, they just sit down there instead of swimming up, going back and falling. So that update kind of ruined my mob traps in a way. But this is an exit right here out to my world. Go back in here. Oh yeah, if we fly up, you'll see up here is a really old designed mob trap or a mob grinder. And I built it so far up because I thought the mobs would spawn less up here. I mean, like, they wouldn't spawn down there, so more spawn chunks would be up here. But it never really worked as good as I wanted it to. I didn't get much stuff. Got that bones, got some bows. I really needed gunpowder, but it barely gave me any. Gave me a lot of CDs. Look, we got a creeper in there. 4 gunpowder. So there's stuff spawning, okay. Not at the rate I would want, though. So let's fly back down. But yeah, I really like looking down at the compound. How it's lit up at night. It looks really cool. But I guess I can show you the storage room. So there's elevators on each side, but I'll just take the stairs. I used to have water down the middle of this. So you could just jump down and hit a little floating water block, but I think I placed a block next to it and it broke it and I just couldn't get it to place back. So I just forgot it. But yeah, here's the storage room. I use item frames. This is like the old way, and then I ended up putting them next to each other for more room. But yeah, here's the storage. This is to kind of just trash items. Back here, I needed slime. I think for that blaze farm, I needed slime real bad, and I couldn't find any slimes that spawned on open world. So I ended up building these chambers that spawn slimes, and you get a ton of slimes from these. The slime spawn, aggro on the iron golem, cactuses. I try to get them so the cactuses will just kill the slimes. But then here's my mine. Once I found out that beacons boosted your mining speed, I was like, I could really utilize this to just mine out a room. That's what I did. I just would make a beacon, place down water, and then just mine straight. And every time I ran, I would go out of range, I'd build a new beacon, but I only got 2 beacons in. But yeah, that is the slime farm. I could fill all this in with pumpkins one day and then just make more iron golems, so this whole room is a slime farm, but there's really no need. All these chests are full. All these houses are full. And there's still some spawning, so there's really no need for any more slimes. I have 3 floors of it. So I'll go back to the surface here. Yeah, like I said, I usually play on my my newest world because this is before the 1.14 Village and Pillage update. So there's no point really playing in this unless you just don't care. about the update, but I kind of wanted my world to have all those features. So I kind of just left this world alone for a while. I did build this little house up here on the mountain. Just this little mountain house in the snow. Gotta shovel the entrance. It's crazy that the snow builds up like that now. But yeah, this is a little cozy home up here in the mountain. Yeah, I don't think snow ever used to do this. I think it was only like one layer like that. It was all one layer before, and now it stacks up, which is kind of cool. And then this is the most recent build. This is kind of what got me back into it. One day I was just sick of playing PUBG and all the competitive games. I was like, I need to play a more chilled game. So I was like, I know, I'll just build something crazy in Minecraft. So here's what I did. Built sort of a sky mansion up in the sky. So you take these paths all the way up. I try to make it look as natural as possible. So underneath this is all stone. And then I place dirt on top. And you can either run up or fly, but I'm just gonna run up. And here we go. So there's two paths up, but I took the left path. And here's the mansion in the sky. So I'm pretty impressed with this. This is one of my most elaborate builds on PS4. This is all in survival. Like if I wanted to, I could still get trophies in this world. Never changed it. But yeah, here's the storage room. I was gonna take all my stuff from the ground storage up here, but I just never got around to it. And my favorite thing about this is the roof. I think the roof of this just looks nuts. The ceiling. Kind of got like a lookout tower here. I wish this wasn't all water. I wish it was more of like a landscape, but what do you do? This is gonna be like crafting and stuff like that. Move it all up here into this room. And then my bedroom is gonna be up here. But yeah, just never got around to it. We'll just jump off here. Look at it from a distance. Yeah, that's what it looks like from a distance. I think it looks pretty cool. That's my farm. I was trying to go for leaderboards, but I ended up quitting. But yeah, that's the house. And to prove this was before any of the major updates, like the sea update and the ocean update, is look how depressing this looks. This looks so plain. Before this was normal, but in the recent update with the ocean and stuff, this just looks so old and outdated and plain. Kind of glad they ended up adding that, the sea and the coral and the fish and the ocean monuments and the ruins, underwater ruins, all that added so much to the game for underwater exploring, and the ravines and the caves, all that. Before there was no caves underwater, nothing. It was just super plain. So yeah, that's about it for my first world. So I'll meet you in world number 2. So see you there. So this next world, I was planning on doing a series on it, but I ended up duping, which I honestly have found that it's just not worth doing because you lose all motivation to play if you do it. Like this YT world, there's gonna be YouTube world. We'll hop on this for a minute. Well, I mean, duping on this, I didn't really dupe that much on this world. Unlike my last one I just showed you, it was just that when I made this world, I seen an option, and I was like, this option makes it so there's large valleys, or large mountains and low valleys. So I was like, oh, that might be kind of cool. But instantly regretted it because it's just, it looks cool. It looks really cool, but traversing on the land and stuff, trying to find a flat place to build a house was just not worth it. It was just not worth doing that setting. But all right, here's this world. This world is the video where I made the video on how to change our villagers' professions. It's right over there. But here's the main house in that video. Here's the front balcony, a little fireplace. I know this is a little off-centered, but it's whatever. Take a left here. This is crafting. See, now this is after Village and Pillages update, so I have all the smokers and lecterns and stuff like that. I love these blast furnaces. It cooks stuff so fast. And then you go to the right. Here's bookshelves and enchanting. And then you walk down here. Here's kind of like my armory and tools and stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't dupe it all on this world. It's just more than needed, to be honest. I don't know why. It's just pointless, really. It's not even earned. But yeah, here's a little storage room in back. Tried to implement the same roof I did on my last server on that mansion I built. I honestly think it looks pretty cool. Then we go upstairs. Here's the fireplace. Walking here's a bedroom. Now this house is kind of incomplete because I kind of gave up on it, but I really like it. I really like the design. And you walk out the door here to the farm. Got the sugar cane, got the wheat, got the melons. Walk up here, more wheat. Yeah, I built this in a slime biome. So there's just slime spawning everywhere, which I just could not handle. I was like, there's so many slimes, I'm just going to quit. I'm just going to end this world, make a new one, which I ended up doing. But here's a horse stable, little cow farm here. This house in the village video. And the villagers, I've got 2 more. This guy's a clerk, yeah, he's on choreographer, yeah, so he's connected with this choreography table right there. Yeah, this is about it. This is about what I built on this server. Do I have fireworks on me? Yeah, I do. I'll show you something. I'll show you something why I didn't stay on this server. And you'll probably understand why. It looks cool, but in the end it's just not. Like, don't get me wrong, this looks crazy. This world. That's even crazier. Like, I don't know how that renders in like that. But I guess in a world that's created with low valleys and high mountains, there's nowhere else to put that because there's not flat land really anywhere. But yeah, when I first started, I was like, how am I gonna traverse this? It's just up and down, up and down. What am I gonna build? But the landscape's really cool, but it's just way too vertical. Too vertical in my opinion. But I could have made it work, but yeah, it's just another one of my builds. Just another house. I think I'm pretty good at making houses. I think they're pretty cool how they turn out. Little land bridge. My spawn was actually like right here. I believe this is where my spawn was. So I literally spawned and looked over here and I was like, what? That's a thing. I just jumped down here and I was like, yeah, well, this is the flattest place. This was a little island right here, and I flattened the whole thing out. Made it into a little abode. Didn't do anything in the nether, so there's no point in going in there. But yeah, this is world number 2. And then on world number 3, I've made a vow not to dupe on it. And this is a world that I started with one of my other good friends, Chris Breezy. We started it. He doesn't even play much more, but yeah, we just kind of recently started it. But I've gotten pretty far. It's Titan. This is the one that I play on the most recently. I've been playing on this one. Played on it just yesterday. Made a mob grinder. It seems pretty efficient, I'm not gonna lie. But I'll look down for a little while and get back to spawn. Yeah, the people that played on this is me, Chris Breezy, and then my little brother played on this. But this is probably right where spawn is. Yeah. We did flatten out, mostly me, flatten out the entire spawn. This is like an island that I'm on right now, and I'm hoping I can flatten out this whole land and then place torches and just kind of build stuff on it as I go. But here, and then all the torches are spaced out 5 apart so mobs don't spawn in the torches. Here's a little fish farm. I redid it. My little brother made it out of cobblestone. I redid it, made it out of prismarine. This is where you'd fish farm. Items will be down there. Little chest, little bed, just to get started, and then you come this way. Here is my XP farm that this isn't my design. I looked up a video on it. But yeah, so the cactuses, they get collected. They go into this on the top. Bamboo gets collected, goes in the bottom, cooks it, and then once you see the chest is full, you stop it and then collect the items out of the furnace, and you'll get XP for it. Let me just look up that dude's video just to give him credit. So then if you guys want to build this, I think it's really efficient. I mean, I would if I were you, if I was following the video, I would extend this like 3 or 4 more. So yes, the video that was posted 3 weeks ago. The dude's name is Ovamance, or Avomance, AVOMANCE. Yeah, he made a tutorial video on how to do that. So that's the video I copied. Didn't make that. Made it kind of out of my own stuff. Anyway, let's get to the good stuff here. So before this wasn't here. This path, I've made this path to my somewhat house, my mountain house, I'd call it. Same thing with my last world. I got some villagers. Villagers are in this little tiny cutout in here. They're just vibrating because they're so close. But yeah, I use these guys to get all my enchanting books, most of them. And then a little port. Water cow? What are you doing in the boat, water cow? Okay. Right. Well, there's 2 elevators. One's up, one's down. I don't know why I didn't name arrows. Or name tags though. This is up. End up in the main lobby of the house, I suppose. These are just some guest beds I have for people that join the server. And then you got a balcony here to look out. Balcony here to look out. Oh yeah, you can come down here. I made a fish tank, put fish in it, forgot to name them, so they all despawned. I had a drowned guy come up my house from this waterfall. I don't know how he got. I think he spawned here, jumped up here, tried it and everything. I pushed him in, and then forgot to name him, and he despawned too. And I thought that would have been so cool to have a drowned zombie in the fish tank, but this chest full of dyes. Another balcony. Farms over there. I don't know what. I took this guy's alpacas, named him Rick, and then enchanting table, lapis lazuli, enchanted books, brewing stands with some ingredients. Some little crafting area. Storage is down here. Same type of storage I use in all my worlds. Yeah, we got 40 diamonds, some emeralds, stone, iron, and then cobble. I ran out of cobble with that latest mob spawner build. That's what I was building, so I have all this stuff in my inventory. That's what I just built yesterday. And then I built this area because I knew I was gonna get a elytra at one point, so I could just jump off here and just fly out. But I don't do much. I don't do that much. I usually just jump out down this hole into the water down there. And then you go up these stairs. This is kind of like my area. Got an anvil. Got a couple equipment. My own little storage here. My own little sugar cane. My bed. My end chest. Another elytra. Diamonds. My fish, his name's Nemo. I actually named this one because I didn't want him to despawn. Made a little fish tank in there. Another little balcony. And this one you can jump off too. So that's basically what the house is. Most of it. So we'll just jump off here. We made this little bridge. We'll go to the farm. This farm's kind of jank. I didn't really spend that much time on it. Made it pretty simple. Cows, sheep, potatoes, beets, and wheat. And here's the AFK fish farm up here. I have one right here too. Trust me, building one of these AFK fish farms, you reap the rewards. Like, you get so much stuff. A lot of fish, nautilus shells, saddles, name tags. But if you want good enchantments, fishing. Just fish in general. I mean, fishing is good all around. I mean, you don't have to build a AFK one if you don't want to, but fishing is probably one of the best ways to get. Especially if it's raining. Like, just go out and fish if it's raining, because that's really good. Supposedly there's a treasure chest there, but there's not. There's not a treasure chest there. I've looked everywhere. That chest I placed there because I was getting too much sand and I didn't want it to go to waste. But that's the farm. And then this, yeah, updated. No water. Half slabs. A lot of eggs. So that's updated. This is what I recently just built. I followed another tutorial video. So there's redstone up there, and there's a timer that automatically sets off the water periodically. What? Who shot an arrow from up there? Oh, he's right on the edge. Here he comes. Ooh. Oh, he tried 360 me. But yeah, I just started doing this, and that's what I've gotten. Immediately when I ended it, I just stopped playing. I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm going to bed. But that's going to be helpful to have for gunpowder and stuff like that, and fireworks. To have constant gunpowder going off. So now, yeah, I do have beacons right here. Little swimming pool up front. Come around the back here. There's a staircase leading to the back of the house. And then these paths. I was lucky enough to find a skelly spawner. Ooh, come on. There we go. Almost died. Yeah. Skelly spawner. I don't believe I should be on peaceful. I should be on normal. Yep, there they go. So with these, they will fall down, go into this channel, and he'll get pushed. Who will fly up? There he goes, all the way to the top. And then when no more needs to go, he gets pushed. He falls right here. You just get him. This gives you a lot of stuff. Yeah. Just kill them for some XP. Come back out here and you go right to the left. Is my mine. Almost died. Alright, enough of that. Enough of flying down some shafts. This is kind of like my mining hub that I got going on. Mine for quite a ways. How big are you? Okay, you're up top. But yeah, my friend, he's the one who found the skelly spawner. He was mining, and it's like right above me. Is where the spawner was. And I found a zombie one recently. I believe the zombie one is down that way. A ways. This little guy. Probably what I would have done if I kept flying. But yeah, I won't run down the shafts. Just at the end of one of them, there's a zombie spawner that I'll probably eventually end up turning into a trap. But what else? Oh, I didn't even talk about the sugarcane farm. Sugarcane farm right there gets me a lot of sugarcane to make paper to trade with the librarians, because the first trade from librarians is paper for emeralds. And that's what I'm using it for to get these guys. Yeah, 24 though. That's a lot. So I need a lot of sugarcane. But yeah, it's mostly everything in my recent world. But yeah, I'll eventually mine all that out. And then yeah, so we mined a lot. We don't got much more to go though. It's just like this right here, this little strip. This back part here, and then this. I'll probably end it right here. It's probably where I'll end it. I'll end the terraforming. But I suppose I can show you my makeshift nether hub. It's just nothing too special. Go in the nether real quick. So yeah, I ended up linking my portal. The portal was lower. Ended up bringing it up all the way to the top of bedrock. And I believe this way is my... Oh, went too far. This way. Yep. This way is my fortress, and what is it? Stronghold. Yeah, stronghold. Plan on opening this up a lot. Putting ice in here so I can speed run it. So here's the end stronghold. This should bring me right to the portal. Yeah. And then just for fun, one day I was just like, I'm gonna build something cool. So I decided to make all these connected. Just so when I go to fight the Ender Dragon, I can just run up these if I really wanted to, or I can just shoot them with bows, which I usually end up doing anyway. I usually just shoot them. But yeah, I wanted to make an Enderman farm, but on console edition you can't build out that far to make an Enderman farm. Like on Philza uses a Enderman farm. That's the only thing he uses to get XP and to repair his tools. I have to sit at a skeleton spawner and kill that for XP to repair my tools and armor, which sucks. It takes forever. But it's just something. I mean, I guess I could make an Enderman farm here, but it would just take way too long. But yeah, I'm back at the house. And that's about it. That's about it that's on the server right now. Big plans. Big plans for this world. More builds like that. Probably a house on the land. Once I get that all flattened out. Maybe a little village. But yeah, still getting guys to drop. Oh jeez. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe the trick is to go into the nether in the end and then come out, and so it resets all the mobs. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the video there. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you liked the 3 worlds. And suggest more videos, I guess. If you want to see something, if you want to see me build something, explain something, feel free to ask in the comments below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new. Have a good one. Peace out.